After a disappointing 5-11 season featuring the services of John Beck and Rex Grossman under center, one thing was abundantly clear. The Redskins needed a new quarterback. Yes, among other things, but still the most important position in the game was priority number one for owner Daniel Snyder. And late last night, word came down that Snyder rolled the dice on a franchise QB. The Skins made a deal with the St. Louis Rams to acquire the number 2 overall draft pick in the NFL, most certainly to take Baylor quarterback and Heisman Trophy winner Robert Griffin III. Now, the Skins did give up a lot in return, their number 6 overall draft pick and second-round pick this year, as well as 2 more first-round picks the next 2 years. Now, you may say this is the same old Daniel Snyder, but keep in mind the Skins do have some money to spend on free agency, and with the new rules, RG3 won't be a financial burden. In short, the Skins needed a franchise quarterback, and they think Robert Griffin III is that person. And speaking of football, if you're in need of a pigskin fix, head over to the Richmond Coliseum tonight. The Richmond Raiders begin their 2012 Professional Indoor Football League season, taking on the Columbus Lions. We'll have highlights for you at 11. A high school basketball dynasty is forming in Lawrenceville. Led by former UVA great Bryant Stith and his 2 sons, the Brunswick Bulldogs return to the state championship for the 6th straight year today. Stith trying to win back-to-back titles as player and a coach. Brunswick dominating Cave Spring in the first half. Brandon Stith on the jumper. He had 12 points. Bulldog up 9. Still in the first now, some good Bulldog defense. Brandon on the floor gets the steal. Shaquille Jones to Alfred Mason for the big slam. Brunswick goes into the locker room up 23-11. Now on to the second half. Cave Spring trying to make a comeback. Connor Baker for the triple. He'll take the lead down to 12, but it was all Brunswick from there. Less than 3 minutes to play. A steal by Mason. This time it's Broderick Stith with the dunk. And with the game well in hand, Shaquille Jones will steal it again all the way down the floor to slam home the 48-33 victory. Brunswick is back-to-back Division III state champions.
We wanted to have an opportunity to defend our state title. We were successful. The main reason is because these guys who has championship experience, they knew how hard we had to work.
When I was a ball boy and when I was on the sideline watching Dad lose his first 3 state championship, once we got to school, I looked in the eye and said, Dad, I'm gonna help you get one. And now that I actually helped him get 2, that's even better. He's a wonderful coach, but he's also a great father.
They couldn't have won without a great coach.
Meanwhile, not the result the Petersburg Crimson Wave wanted last night in the 3A boys state title. Petersburg fell to Hampton 66-49. It was another stellar performance from Central Regional Player of the Year Frank Mason as he dropped a game-high 28 points. Despite trailing the entire game, the Wave tied it up late in the third quarter, but the Crabbers would pull away from there. Still, Coach Rick Height says this loss doesn't define their season.
If you measure yourself to be successful by a scoreboard, you're not going to be too successful. I think our guys have displayed a lot of discipline, a lot of courage all year long, and tonight it was no different. Obviously we wanted to win, but we didn't. And I want them guys to know, in my book, they're winners, and forget what their scoreboard says in that case.
Still to come, the VCU Rams patiently await their NCAA tournament destiny tomorrow. We'll tell you some possibilities of where VCU could end up after the break. Welcome back. At about this time tomorrow, the VCU Rams will be huddled in some room, anxiously awaiting their name to pop up on the NCAA tournament bracket. Yes, Selection Sunday is finally here. And unlike last year, it's not whether or not VCU's name will be called out. Instead, it's what seed, against which team, and at what location. Right now, the bracketologists have VCU in the 11 or 12 seed range, which means they would play a 5 or 6 seed. Possible destinations, you ask? Well, pack up the car. Nashville, Greensboro, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Albuquerque, Omaha, Portland, or Louisville. 8Sports will be there with the Rams tomorrow. Tune in for full Selection Sunday coverage. And the UVA Cavaliers also await their tournament fate. The Cavs are backing into the tournament, losing 3 of their last 4 games, including yesterday's ACC quarterfinal matchup to NC State. The issue with Tony Bennett's team is health and depth. Bennett only has 7 healthy bodies right now, and that includes Joe Harris, who is playing with a broken hand.
Obviously, we would have liked to have been playing, a little bit further. The ACC tournament's such a great tournament.
We're just going to wait, and hopefully we've shown enough and competed, and we'll be one of the fortunate ones to be chosen.
I've never been to the tournament, so I'm just hoping they put us in there.
And that'll do it here for sports. I'm Veronica Romoser. Stay tuned. More news is up next.